Good morning, YouTube. It is Cherise, and it's 5:21 a.m. on the 30th of November. It's the last day of November. I can't believe that. Wow, December is tomorrow. That's so crazy to me. Wow, this year literally has flown by. I feel like every year we always say that at the end, but really this year did go by quite fast. And I'm super excited because this is my first day back to work since having the flu. I still have a little bit of like fluid in this ear that's causing it to be hard for me to hear. And I'm like trying to like pop it, you know how let me get off the plane. But anyways, my cough has diminished greatly. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to go back to work. I'm excited. I woke up early, like I'm on track with time. It's 5:21, and I have some new products that we're going to try out. As you can see, I already have on my foundation, and I've already set my foundation, and I have on my brows, which I'm loving today. I did a little bit of a more different shape, like a little flatter, longer brow, which I prefer actually because it helps make my face look a little bit more wide. So I'm loving my brows, loving the foundation. Let's go ahead and talk about what's on my face. I decided to test out a new primer, took a risk. And the primer I'm trying out is the Benefit the Professional Matte Rescue. It's a gel formula, and so far I'm really liking this primer. A little bit goes a very long way. Like you really only need the tiniest little dots. I did like 4 tiny dots, but really I could probably get away with 2 or just 3. So yeah, really loving this primer so far. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day. For foundation, I did a throwback to the Ordinary Colors, their Coverage Foundation. I love this. It is such a perfect skin tone match for me. I wear the shade 3.2R, which is deep with red undertones. Even though I don't have super red undertones, my skin does have a little bit of red in it. But I'm mostly neutral golden, but this just matches me so well. It's so light on the skin. It gives beautiful coverage. It's not super duper full coverage, but it covers enough for every day. I feel like this is the perfect everyday foundation, and you can't beat that for like $6.90 or $5.90 or however much this costs. Very inexpensive. And I probably need to order like 3 more bottles of this because I really do love this foundation. I would say this is one of my holy grail, natural, everyday go-to foundations, and I only need 3 pumps. 1 on the forehead, 1 on each cheek, and that gives me the coverage that you see right now. And I did not use a colored powder to go over it. To set my face, I use my trusted, tried, holy grail setting powder that lasts all day, keeps my makeup looking smooth and flawless with minimal touch-ups. The Coty Airspun in Translucent Extra Coverage. And then I decided to go in with just a little bit of my Dermablend Loose Setting Powder in Warm Saffron to put like in the center of my face just to add some goldenness and just a little bit more light to the center of my face, since we are going to be doing a little bit of contouring today, which is something I normally don't do. But in the mail yesterday, my ItsMyRayeRaye products came in. And we're going to use a few of her brushes today. I forgot to start. I'll do a whole video where I use all her brushes for my whole look. But we're going to be using some of her brushes, which are in here. This is what it looks like. This is on sale right now. And then here is the packaging of the palette. Beautiful packaging. I love ItsMyRayeRaye. She's beautiful. She's very down to earth, very relatable. Gorgeous woman. So here's what the palette looks like, and it comes with, I believe, what is it? 21 eyeshadows, 3 highlighters, and 3 skin powders, like contour shades for different skin tones. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't have anything opened yet. This is my first time opening it. I'm opening it on camera with you guys. So let's open it up. Really do enjoy this packaging. All right. Ooh, those are the shadows. These are the contours. We're going to start with the face highlighting, and then we'll move to the eyes. So let me get my life in order. Everything's covered in plastic, very hygienic, very professional. I actually really love the size of this packaging. I think it's very travel friendly to have your eyeshadows and contour powders and highlights all in one convenient palette that comes with a mirror and kind of like folds up. That's great. So we're off to a good start. Yeah, I can already tell I'm going to love this palette, and I might need to get a couple more for my friends. Alright, so I have everything in the palette opened. Let's go ahead and see what brush we're going to use to contour, to add some color back to my face. Yeah, I'm feeling really good, as you can tell. So you can still kind of hear it in my voice. I'm a little still sick, but I feel good. That's what matters. drinking my coffee. I love BH Cosmetics brushes, which is why I also got the brushes. Like I said, I might get a couple more of these, like the brushes and the palettes for other people in my life, special people in my life, just because of the quality and just supporting her. And I feel like it's just a really good palette for everyone, really. Like, the colors in it are so beautiful. There's mattes, there's shimmers, there's a good variety. So they come in this nice little bag. Everything's wrapped in plastic. This one she says is for contouring. I'm like trying to follow what it says on the box. I should have opened this ahead of time, but I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. Hope you don't mind. Alright, we're going to use this brush right here to contour with. I don't know if this is the one she recommends. I can't really see the picture that well. I'm supposed to wear glasses. Also, I really just don't feel like looking that long. And you guys know that when I stand for a little bit too long sometimes and I'm a little warm, it kind of like makes me feel weird. So I'm going to turn off my space heater. It's okay, Nola. It's just me. And that always wakes Nola up because it beeps kind of loud. But she's okay. I'm sorry, Nola. I'm sorry, Mama. I love you. It's okay. Go back to sleep, okay? Nola has been such a good girl since I've been sick. Alright, on to the palette. There's some makeup on it. That might be for me, though. I don't know where it came from. It's okay, though. I ain't mad. So, wow, the mirror is very clear. I'll tell you that much. So, let's go ahead and get into these cheekbones. We're going to take the shade Brownie Bite, which is the darkest contour shade in the palette. Right down here. I'm going to use this brush, and we're going to go in and kind of chisel out my face, which is something you guys know I don't really do. But I'm excited. Oh, I think this is the brush I want. Now that I look at the shape of it. Here we go. Oops. Is that the one I want? Or is this the one I want? I'm being like all over the place right now. We're going to go in with this brush. The one that looks like this to contour the cheeks. So again, I'm taking that deeper shade Brownie Bites. Ooh. And oh yeah, this definitely shows on my skin tone. Wow. Yo, this is like a legit contour for dark skin. If you need a color reference, I feel like I'm a MAC like NW47, NW48 in that range. Or like an NC55. Combine all those together. Or I'm like a 440 in the Fenty foundation. I have shade 450, which I wear anyway because I think it looks good, but I feel like 440 would match me a little bit better. So yeah, this definitely will snatch your cheekbones. So we're just going to put a little bit. Like, I already feel like that's too much for school. Like, who am I trying to be at school with this contour? But it's such a nice shade. I'm going to add a little bit more, and then we're going to clean it up later. We're just going to add the tiniest bit just right in this region. Yes. Ooh, yes. And we're going to clean that up, like I said. So this shade is definitely darker skin tone approved. She was thinking about us. She was looking out for us. And I love the shade Brownie Bites. The name of it. That's cute. But, yeah, it definitely is getting me all the way snatched, even though I don't really need it because your girl's got a slim, oblong face. Okay, okay. So, first thoughts, I'm impressed with this shade. Whatever's left over in my brush, I'm going to take a little bit on the sides of my nose. Y'all know I don't really contour like that. As for my forehead, we can... Ooh, I need a fluffier brush, I feel, in this to do my forehead, my hairline. She's got a big forehead. I've got a big forehead, so I do not mind trying to scale her down a little bit. She needs to chill all the way out anyway, because she really is quite large. I just feel like it's looking a little patchy with this brush. I need something bigger. So I'm going to go in with the biggest brush and continue to like contour my forehead. This is the biggest one. These brushes are quite soft. They're not the softest, but they're very soft. Ooh, okay, that just put like a lot of color in one place. Oh gosh. So I'm like tapping it on. Covers up my birthmark quite nicely. Y'all know I have a big birthmark on my forehead. It literally like is blending with my birthmark. Wow, now my forehead looks a little burnt. I went overload. That's okay though. Yeah, I did a little too much. But wow, you see how that adds dimension to the face though? Okay, I see you. So I went a little overboard on my forehead just because I have a really big forehead and I was like, let me just do the whole thing. Yeah, a little bit of this goes a long way. Yeah, I love it. Love it. I love what it's doing for me right now. Whatever's left over, I'm kind of putting down here. Yeah, I like the big brush. Okay. Oops, my edges that I worked very hard on and laid all night. So we're gonna fix my forehead because you can see it looks kind of burnt, like legitimately. So yeah, I love that contour shade. I just need to not go in so hard on my forehead. Cheekbones look pretty good in my opinion, but my forehead. So to combat that, I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender first that I used to blend up my foundation. I'm gonna blend over the edges to kind of soften it up. Just blend right over it. Should be good. Let me look in the smaller mirror. Oh, it actually doesn't look bad now that I've blended it a little bit. All right, so I don't think I want to go over with any powder. It doesn't look that bad now that I'm like kind of blending it out a little bit. It looks good. My face is definitely more chiseled than it has been in months because y'all know I don't really contour like that. All right, so let's sharpen up the cheekbones, and then we'll go on to highlighting. So to sharpen up my cheekbones, I'm going to go into the shade in this palette called Mocha, which is a little bit closer to my skin tone. It's probably gonna be a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but that's okay. We're just gonna use the brush I use to apply my all over face powders. My Coty Airspun, I'm gonna use the same brush, the e.l.f. flat top brush, or should I use a brush from her palette? We're just gonna use this brush. I'm gonna take that on the edge of the brush like so. Again, that's the shade Mocha, the middle shade from the skin tone powders. And we're just gonna, oh, that's perfect. We're gonna go right underneath to kind of clean up the contour. So yeah, Mocha's the perfect shade for this. And I'm gonna blend over top just to soften it up a little bit. So I don't want to be too super duper chiseled, but we're gonna, you know, get it together. I feel like I lost weight since I've been sick too, because I haven't been feeling like eating. So I think I'm just gonna have some soup at school today. Yeah, this Mocha shade is really good for like my skin tone, for like fixing mistakes. I love that. Okay, so now that we are ooh, my skin looks really good. Now that we're like contoured, ooh, let's highlight. I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadows. So the eyeshadows are beautiful. We're gonna do something real simple, real cute, like you already know. How do I close this? Am I doing this right? Oh, there we go. No, that's not right. Okay, having technical difficulties closing it. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or whatever. But yeah, I really like these so far. You can see that it makes a difference in my face. feel like the difference is obvious, so I like that it works on my skin tone. I'm loving the overall effect a lot. So I found some new contouring products. All right, so let's highlight. Let's use one of her brushes. We're gonna use this brush right here. It's very similar to like my Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush, I feel. It's very soft, very, very soft. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna go into the highlighter shade French Toast first, since that's the one I feel like she designated towards people with deeper skin tones. But of course, do what you want, and that's what I'm gonna do too, because I'm gonna layer a little bit of Radiant on top. So start with French Toast. We're about to glow it up. Glow it up. Okay, French Toast. I don't even know what I'm wearing to school today. I'm just happy to be going back to work, like legit. Using this brush. It's a little domed brush. I'm not using super heavy pressure, just so it can blend as we apply it. This is really pretty. Comes off a little bit lighter on the skin. It's like a bronze gold, but more bronzy than golden. On the cheek, it's really pretty. You can see we're building it up. Now we're getting somewhere. That's beautiful. I really like that. Yes, this is perfect for come back to work. Come back strong. I had the flu, but now I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss this highlight? Did you miss my face beats? Ooh, look at that cheekbone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nola's asleep. It's so funny how she sometimes is so awake when I'm doing makeup, and then like other times she's like dead asleep, and I'm literally being ridiculous. And she's so unbothered. I love her. Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Do you see this? This is beautiful. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, let's take a little bit of Radiant and put that on top. Radiant is the middle shade named after It's My Ray Ray. It's Radiant, R-A-Y-E-D-N. Okay, don't get it twisted. So we're going to take some of that. Wow, that one really, really pops. I'm going to put some of that on top. Focusing it, not bringing it too low on my face, kind of just right on the top of my cheekbone up here, not bringing it down to the cheek part, even though I do like to bring my highlight down. This one to me is more like glittery. It's like a rose goldy kind of color. Can't really see the difference on camera like I can in person, but just know that that's pretty. I'm going to use Radiant on the rest of my face. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Let's use this brush, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be for eyeshadow, which I want to use it for eyeshadow, so maybe not that one. Here we go. We can use this brush. This is great. So far, I'm really liking her brushes. Yeah, this is a set I would definitely recommend as a gift. And just the color is so pretty. Oh, they do have numbers. I didn't even see that. So I'm using the number 5 brush now. With the shade Radiant, that highlighter still. I think this one is supposed to be for highlighting. And we're going to take Radiant on the bridge of the nose. Yeah, this brush is so nice for highlighting the nose. And for highlighting the cheekbones, like if you want to add a little extra pa-boom, 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 boom. And the Cupid's bow. I'm loving this brush for highlighting. This is number 5. I like the shape, and it's not super dense, so like even though it's a little bit bigger, you still have, I feel like, a lot of control with the amount of pressure that you apply. Okay, okay. We're also gonna put Radiant on the brow bone. Oh my goodness. Oh, 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 kill him, kill him. Oh, oh, oh. Girl. Yeah, this is beautiful. Like, just straight up beautiful. I'm trying to be radiant when I get back to this classroom, yo. We have a lot of work to do, but I'm excited about it. I love a challenge, and I just make it happen. Like, I may complain a little bit, but I make it happen. In the end, you get results. That's what I'm about. You know, everybody needs their moment to kind of be bitter and complain sometimes, but then you have to get over it and get it done. And I'm in the get it done mode right now. Okay, okay, we need to move on to the eyes. I'm just gonna use whatever's left over on this brush and kind of just go over everywhere. With this, I'm gonna go over my brow just a little bit, just a tiny bit. If there's anything left on there, not really. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm in love with the way my makeup's turning out. Okay, so the skin is done. I'm not gonna do any blush. You know, I don't normally do blush. I don't normally contour. So keeping in line with what I would normally do. All right, so this is what the skin is looking like. I think those highlighters are pretty. I think the contour shade is perfect for my skin tone. It definitely shows up. It's definitely giving my face shape. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Ooh, you see how dark it is compared to my scalp though? Like, that's how much depth it has. I did a protective style last night, overnight, on wet hair. It came out super nice, inspired by Tracy Simmons here on YouTube. I used her technique and it came out so much better than it ever has when I've tried this hairstyle on my own. But can you see how much deeper that is than my scalp though? The contouring I have on my forehead. Ooh, it looks great right now. We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it, Jesus. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender. I'm gonna lightly dab into this powder. It's still damp. Lightly dab into that contour powder. And we're just gonna stamp her on my edges. Hopefully that works. We're gonna stamp her on the edges, you know? Will you contour too much? And your hairline, it's a different color. But yeah, that really did like add some chocolate to my skin tone. It really did. Here, let's take that brush. We're gonna take that brush again. We're gonna pat this in there. I'm gonna wipe this brush off on this napkin I have right here. We're gonna go into the shade Mocha, that lighter shade, heavily. And I'm just gonna brush that right over top just to soften this up a little bit. Just so that it's not having as hard a time transitioning into my scalp. You see how that helps just to lighten it up just a little bit. We're not trying to, you know, take away that contour, but there we go. That looks a little bit better. You can still kind of see the line of demarcation. It's alright. We just going to school, you know, ain't nobody finna be looking at me like that, I hope. And if they do, I'm sorry, girl. Got excited. Okay, moving on to the eyes. We're doing great on time. Still don't know what I'm wearing to school. It's 5:45. I've got time. I need to leave by 6:15. I can do it. Oh, my protective style is just 2 braids. I did this on damp, freshly deep conditioned hair. It was so soft, so buttery, and I used very moisturizing products, and I only used gel on my edges and like on the center to make sure it laid flat. And it's just 2 braids going back, and I crisscross and use just 1 bobby pin for each. So there's 2 bobby pins in my head. And I tied it down overnight. It's still not completely dry, but it looks so smooth and nice and pretty, and I'm loving it. Really shows off my face, which is why I wanted to give my face some shape today, you know, since it's out there like that, you know. Moving on to eyeshadows. What look are we going to do? This palette is so beautiful. I need to get one for my sister. But I've got my sister enough stuff. Ooh, let's just... appreciate the beauty that is this palette. We're going to start with the shade. I'm going to keep it simple, so let me think. I have some new lipsticks I kind of want to try too. Okay, I think I got it. We're going to go in with the shade Sunset, which is in the center of the palette right there. It's a beautiful like reddish pink shade. And the fluffy brush that they have for your crease. Let me see what number it is. It's called the number 6 brush. Looks like this. Perfect for the crease. We're going to take Sunset in the crease. That's going to be our crease / transition color. And pigmentation is okay. It blends really nice, so that's what I like. You can build it up super easy, so that's nice. Yeah, it's coming off more pink on the lid. It looks more red in the pan. That's okay though. So I said a pinkish red. I'm just throwing this all in the crease. I really like this brush for that too because it's kind of big. So I feel like it diffuses it and blows it out really nice, really quick, really fast. Again, the shade is called Sunset. I'm really building it up from inner to outer corner, as you can see. And I'm blending as I go because, like I said, we're doing a real simple look. I think we're only going to use 2 eyeshadows for this look because the lip is going to be popping today. Trying to come back with a bang, you hear me? And it's supposed to be 75 degrees today. It's supposed to be another beautiful day in the low country of South Carolina. Okay. BH Cosmetics for the win. I really do enjoy their products. Like y'all know I love the Carly Bible palette. Those highlighters in there, bomb. They make great highlighters. They make great face powders too. I used to love their I still love it, but I just haven't ordered it in a while. Their Studio Skin like matte press powders are really good. CK Beauty put me onto those. They are really nice. You can find your perfect shade. I'm like in between shade 250 and 255 though. Look how this is building up. Look how pretty this is. And this is just one eyeshadow. Super matte. Like it's really nice. It blends so easy. Like it's very effortless. This is a great palette to give to somebody. Gave it to myself for my 25th birthday. I gave myself a lot of things for my 25th birthday and I'm not mad at it at all. I've been kind of spoiling myself and just like rewarding myself because I've been working really hard with 2 jobs, you know. It's like there's something I want, I save up and I buy it for myself. I've also been getting a lot of things for other people too, so thinking about getting this for my sister and for Liz. Not so much for Jackie. Liz doesn't really experiment with colors, but I feel like if she had this palette, she might start to experiment a little bit more. And I feel like she would just be like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And she'd probably don't even know who ItsMyRayeRaye is. But, you know, that would be a good way to introduce her to, like, an African-American YouTuber. A black YouTuber. And I think she could use the brushes too, Liz. So I remember her not having the best of brushes, and these brushes are pretty nice. Okay, so you see I've really spent my time building up this color and kind of like defining the shape of my eye and blending it out for the look, because like I said, it's going to be very simple. So we have that down. For the lid, we're going to use the shade called Fairy Tale. And we're going to use the number 8 brush to apply that to my lid. Hopefully you can hear me. We're going to use the number 8 brush to apply it to the lid. It's like a little flat brush. Fairy Tale. Let me show it to you. It's that shade right there. It's like a beautiful gold, orangey gold shade. Ooh, wow, that's pigmented. Wow, a lot of it picks up on the brush. It's very pigmented. But yeah, we're going to put her all over the lid. Yes, this look is coming out exactly how I wanted it to. I have duty this morning too, so it's going to be an interesting day, but it should be a good day. And I have the man coming to tune the piano today, which I said he needs to come at 12, and then he said he's going to come between 11 to 12, which I'll have 5th grade during that time. They might be interested though to see how a piano gets tuned, but they just have to be super quiet, like, because you have to use the tuning fork, and yeah. I wanted him to come between 12 to 1, but in the email confirmation I got, he said 11 to 12. Bruh, please come at like 11:55, 11:45, even when they're about to be out the door. I honestly don't even know what day we're on in the school schedule. I was not keeping track during my sickness. I'm just going to come back and, like I said, conquer the day, make it happen, make it work. We are in full-on winter program mode. We have to perform in 14 days. We have 2 weeks until our performance, and we have not started yet, and I'm only going to see my classes like one time. So during all my planning and free times, I'm going to be going to people's classes and like holding rehearsals, and we're going to make this happen. And it's not going to be terrible. All right, I'm going to take that same crease color, Sunset, on the same brush. I'm just going to blend the edges of the lid shade. Just blending the two together in the crease. Love it. And we're just going to add mascara. Do I even want to highlight my inner corner? We're going to highlight my inner corner with Radiant, the highlighter that's on in the center of my face. And that's it for the eye look. We're not going to put anything on the lower lash line. I've been experimenting with that ever since watching the Australia blog from Desi and Katie. And I kind of like that look. I feel like it's just very soft. It makes your makeup look softer, more natural-ish. This is the number 7 brush. It's like a little pointed brush. So taking Radiant, the highlighter, and I'm going to put that right in the inner corners of the eye. In the tear duct area. Yes, beautiful. So this is like my super simple look using this palette. Literally 2 eyeshadows. I got a really nice, simple, beautiful look. And the highlighter in the inner corner just to open up my eyes a little bit more. I don't even know if I have to work my second job today. Like, I really am just go on with the flow. I don't think I do, but I'm going to call just to make sure. We're on holiday hours, which means we're open an hour later during the week, which is no bueno. My ear is really bothering me. Oh, we're doing great on time. It's only 5:56, so hope y'all have enjoyed like me just chit-chatting and playing with this palette. I think the look came out really pretty. It's very soft, kind of like ethereal. My forehead looks real black. I like it. I like the contour. I'm really feeling this. I feel like it looks like I got a tan. Like I was on vacation instead of being sick, which is okay, you know. I have documentation that I was in the bed. Laid up in the bed. Just gonna take my beauty blender and go over my face a little bit. All right, time for mascara. So that is my look using this palette. I will do more intricate looks, more exciting looks at a later date, but that is like my first impression of this palette is I love it. I think it makes a great gift. You should get yourself one and you should get the special women in your life one. And if they need brushes, get them the brushes as well. Oh gosh. My voice. Okay. Let's add some mascara. For mascara today, I'm going to go with since on makeup has been very affordable, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I cannot remember the exact pricing of the brushes and the palette, but I think they're still on sale for like $35 for the brushes and the palette. So 21 eyeshadows, 3 highlights, and then 3 like contour skin tone shades. Can't beat that for $35. And a 9-piece brush set? I can't count. I can't see that far. Yeah, 9-piece brush set. That is a really good deal. So yeah, you should go pick it up for sure. And I love the way that my hair came out. I love the way my edges look, except like this little piece in the front. So problematic. It always wants to just fly away and do its own thing and be its own person. But I need it to conform. Again, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara to get these lashes in check and saying hello to the world. Being very careful not to get it on the lid, really focusing on the ends. Look how pretty that is with one coat. I'm really like trying to just like fan them out and have them be nice and pretty and soft and feminine. Like I said, I'm just trying to be radiant breath of fresh hot chocolate. Shoot, I got some on this lid, of course. I just made it worse. Okay, kind of got it off. Yeah, I don't like that I have duty outside today because that's taking away 30 minutes of prep time for me. So I have to go stand outside and open car doors, which is also not ideal since I just got over sickness, but I'll be fine. I'll bundle up like I do when I walk NOLA. It's gonna be Gucci, like I said. We're making it happen. We're not complaining about it. We're just gonna make things happen today. It's 6 a.m. I'm gonna leave at 6:15. I'm on track. Everything I need is at the school, basically, except even my lunch is at the school. I have my can of soup at the school, but I think I'm also going to bring my tilapia and green beans I made. The plate is already made. Literally, I'm just going to put it in some foil. And then unwrap the foil, pop that thing in the microwave if I feel like eating that. And we're good. Then I have to come home and meal prep my other meals for tomorrow. Can't believe I'm turning 25 on Monday. Like, bruh. I'm a quarter century old, basically. I remember vividly being like 10 and 11 years old and like wishing to be 15 and thinking that like my life is going to be so amazing at 15. And like I was going to have my woman body at 15. Yo, still waiting for that woman body. Where it at though? It's just not in my genes. I'm putting a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes. Just a little bit. Like I said, we're going for a soft, radiant look today. Just very glowy, pretty, almost like a summery kind of look in my opinion. Real simple, real golden. I have no idea what I'm going to wear, but I shave my legs so I can wear anything. My legs are just so dry, y'all. My skin is so dry on my body during the colder months of the year. Like, real bad. Like, talking about walking and snowing from my legs. Like, flakes just be flying off of me. It's bad. And then it's like in the summer, I put on so much cocoa butter. Like, I leave spots on chairs and stuff, like on the desk. People be like, oh, Cherise was here. They could just tell because the desk would be all greasy. Yeah, I'm that girl. I was that girl in college. I would leave cocoa butter stains. People stay laughing at me. I don't care. Now it's the complete opposite. Okay, so we're done with the eye makeup. All we have left are the lips. I'm loving the way my makeup turned out today. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm loving it. I think it's beautiful. Lips. I really cannot hear out of my right ear, which is problematic since I am a music teacher. For lipstick, we're going with this shade called Vino Noir. We're going to do a dark lip today. It's a metallic lip. It's beautiful. I feel like it's going to like make this look really, really pop since it's rather simple, you know, not doing too much. Again, this is a Smashbox Vino Noir. Always on metallic matte lip. I'm so excited to put this on my lips. Ugh. Lips are crusty, but I moisturized them. Yes, this lip with this eye look is perfect. As you can see, this lip color is like kind of like a wine shade. It's like a berry, but not super dark. It's not super purple. It's kind of like reddish, but not, you know, kind of like my crease color. But a little bit deeper. Y'all pray for my superintendent. I got sick and then he got sick, but he's, you know, a lot older than I am, so he's in the hospital. So pray for the superintendent of my school district that he is okay. He's a super nice man, super kind. I usually see him every morning since he's my neighbor. He lives right above me. So yeah, this is the look with the lipstick. I think it came out great, guys. What do you think? Let me know what you think about these products. What other looks do you want me to do with them? I highly recommend. And I highly recommend Smashbox lipsticks. I love them. They've become one of my favorites. They're just expensive. $24. $24. I've been alive for 24 years, but I only got 2 shades as a gift to myself, you know, for my birthday. So yeah, loving this shade with this eye look. I think it just looks beautiful. I feel good. I'm happy about going back to work. I think I should know what I'm going to wear. I think I'm going to wear my jean jumpsuit, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I might do that. All right, I need to get dressed at 6:06 a.m. I'm trying to leave at 6:15, so let me go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and feeling a lot better. You'll see a lot more looks coming from me, especially in the month of December, especially when school gets out. So starting the 21st, going all the way up until the new year, like January 3rd, it's going to be like a look every day. So leave your comments and suggestions and colors that you want to see and things like that down below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.